were asking about my last visit to the Norn.
I keep getting
Mainly, I
distracted
remember that nothing could be done to
with
change
other,
my son's
with
fate,
other titles.
which only made me more determined to try.
Hold on, I wonder if I have to drink. Oh, that's funny.
Brother, what of your story? You faced the fates of your homeland, yeah? The legends I heard about the ghost of Sparta were surely exaggerated.
Exaggerated?
Oh, not in the brazen bloodshed righteous fury part. The part where it said you travelled back in time itself to win a battle once lost. It's strange credulity, obviously. I mean, a rumour about Thor knocking the world serpent back in history from Ragnarok is one thing.
It is the truth. The threads of fate span all life and time. The Sisters of Fate abused their power. When I challenged them, they threatened to undo my existence. So I killed them and turned their power on Zeus.
That's the most dangerous and irresponsible thing I've ever heard. These Norns have no such magic, nor does anyone in these realms that I've ever seen.
Aye, can you imagine?
The set leads here.
As always, if you are a returning member of the family, thank you so much for coming back by today. If you are brand
We need to
new,
work our way up. This way.
if you are brand new, I hear you, Freya. If you are brand new to the channel, welcome as well. We're gonna light that. Oh, there's the chest for it. Let's try to keep an eye out for the other two symbols we need to light to open that chest. Very happy to be back filming again today, guys. Ooh, there's one right there. Below me. Very
There.
happy to be back filming.
Can you cut a way through the ice?
Oh, are the Norns making magical ice walls now?
I've been
No.
away for a few days.
I think the water just froze.
Let's see if we can get this one. I don't think we can get it from here. Hold on, Freya. There we go. So now I just need one more. Do I have to jump all the way back down, or can I get back up right here? So happy I figured out how to quick turn on this game finally. Makes me a happy squatch. Okay, I guess we can get back. What did she say? We have to break this wall. Let's break the walls down, baby. Smash. It's good to be back, Kratos. Good to be back smashing stuff.
More of your friends.
I didn't tell them to be here.
On your right!
Enemies on the left! I don't know what the Norns did to trick all these raiders into guarding them. Not that they have any idea that's what they're doing.
Okay, I guess we're gonna climb up right here.
Freya, thank you for your help. I know this was not your focus.
The sooner we find your son, the sooner you'll be able to focus. I just hope it works.
Just the same. Thank you.
A fine sentiment, but write her a bloody note when we're out of the cold, brother.
I hear somebody. Closer. Got him. Got him,
Okay.
got him.
I feel something. It's stronger this time. Over here.
It's because I've been working out. Thanks for noticing. Remember in the last video,
Ah, isn't it always the third place you look?
happens to seem that way from here, doesn't it? In the last video, we were searching for the Norns. There were two pathways that were fakes of the real passageway. So it looks like we found the right
Is
one this
everyone
time.
hearing that creepy whisper?
It is like an itch in the mind.
It means we've stepped into their domain. Be ready for anything.
Illusions.
Projections, possibly. But assume nothing. There's no telling what manner of creature they've made unwitting guards.
Delightful.
I want that big ass chest I just saw. Anybody up here? Yep, here we go.
Kratos, ghost of Sparta, bane of Olympus, destroyer of fate, cruel striker, bringer of war, weapon of the gods, turned against his creators. He chases a redemption he knows he can never deserve. He cannot change.
What is he doing? Crap. I was gonna say maybe I should do the shield break move, but... They got me. And I don't have a... I'm just gonna use my shield. There we go. Should have rolled to the side. There we go. Oh, nice. Goodbye, sir. Oh, there's a...
Are we in our own minds
right
here?
there. Traveler. Travelers are zealous worshippers who follow the path, a mysterious warrior's code that promises glorious fortune and enlightenment awaiting them in Jotunheim. Little do they know that the path is simply an invention of Odin's in order to trick a large number of warriors into finding a way into the home of the giants. They're as strong as they are devout and should never be taken lightly, while the armor of our dwarven friends, expertly crafted, has a certain finesse to them. Traveler armor is heavily reinforced and cumbersome. Getting through it is often the biggest challenge when facing these fanatical bastards.
He certainly seemed real enough.
I hate to tell you, the parts in your mind will be real too.
Bonded leather and hacked silver. Moving on. Stab is dead.
Place almost looks familiar, but different. Like a confused memory.
A rather hostile memory at that.
These fates should know I will not be deterred.
Good. Deterred you shall not be. I agree. There's a chest down there.
Freya The Vanir, master of magics, queen of the Valkyries, witch of the woods, Frigg of Asgard, destroyer of all she would hope to protect. She always finds somebody to blame. She cannot change.
Goodness. Goodness, goodness. Oh, there was a tree I could have used. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Damn, 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 damn. Just right there. Can I get to it?
Of the AC.
Ah!
Hold on. Ice Nightmare used ranged weapon. Wait, where'd it go? Used ranged weapons to knock nightmares close to the ground where you can easily finish them off with melee attack. Yeah, that's cool. Not really what I was trying to do, though. Wanted to change that to Valor.
Here we go.
Counselor of Kings, Merry Wanderer of the Woods, Robin of the Goodfellows.
Let me guess. I'm a long-winded know-it-all and I cannot change? See? You forgot smartest man alive!
Batter, Hell Revenant. The Codex gave me a whole lot of... Well, gave me a whole lot of nothing.
Well, certainly clinks like genuine hack silver.
Well, damn, it's not gonna let me get it. Thanks, game.
I suppose there's one small consolation to this ordeal. At least we won't have to introduce ourselves.
Don't credit your reputation, Mimir. They see the whole lives of any who approach them.
Oh, crap.
What is that?
That's what I was gonna say.
A phantom!
Oh,
Rogue
shit.
magic!
Shit.
Aim for the runic core!
Okay.
Bloody hell!
And
Look
the
at that
thing's going to
thing!
build stone strike. It's going to start.
It's vulnerable when it glows!
Nicely done! Keep on!
Now, attack!
Nicely done! Keep on it!
Done!
Close in! Attack!
Attack the spring! Hurry before it recovers!
Nicely done! Keep on it!
The core is weakened!
Oh, I felt that one fall! intimidating without your springs, are you?
They get stunned. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Frost Phantom. While a single runic spring can leak enough magic to create wisps, multiple springs can summon something far deadlier. The chaotic power that these springs draw from can manifest into a creature that is both awe-inspiring and terrifying. As long as those runic springs remain intact, a phantom will continue to draw magic from them to fuel its continued existence.
Another gift of Fimbulwinter, I suppose.
So you gotta
The
destroy the
magic draining
springs.
out of all of us has to end up somewhere.
This way.
Weapon upgrade, chaos flame. Nice.
The Norns are somewhere in that cave just ahead.
Life. Yes. Need that. Oh, adjust. Stone wood and hack silver. I'll take it.
There's that itchy sound again. Normally, I don't mind ladies whispering in my ear, but this is positively irksome.
Anyone ever tell you that you babble when you're terrified?
Terrified? I'll have you know I'm at the very most deeply apprehensive. And breaking tension with humor is the sacred duty of a traveling companion. How very dare you? Babbling.
I am slightly concerned myself, to be honest. What do we got?
Oh, that looks official.
Baldur, listen to me, please.
Stop! Why did you bring him here? You are not welcome here!
Wait! Baldur, come back! Talk to me!
I am so sick of your constant mess!
This is all in our head right now.
You did to me! What you did to me!
Oh shit.
Nobody harms my boy! But me!
Oh snap.
Freya! Brother, over here! Come get me! I want none of this!
You're stuck back in the tree. He's back in the tree.
Mimir!
Seekerin? Brother, hold off!
Why did you never turn on Odin?
But I did! I tried to stop him any way I could!
Don't lie to me!
Oh, hello.
You served Odin from the day you met him to the day he put you in that tree! You sought favor! You wanted his war! You watched him mistreat everyone and everything! And you never gave a damn until you turned on you!
I know, Seekerin. It's true. All of it. But for love of you, I became a better man. A counselor for peace. An ally to all those.
Were you an ally to Freya in her suffering? To Skadi? To Valhalla? Or to Tanya? No! You always took the side of the powerful men who used them!
Brother, watch out. There's more of them.
Even now, you see a violent guy in need and you can't help but aid him and call him brother! It's who you are! It's who you are! And it's who...
It is not her.
No,
Jesus.
of course. You did what you must. Brother, the tree! It's pulling me in!
Mimir!
Brother, help me! Monsters!
Atreus! I am coming!
Why didn't you trust your own son? Don't let him take me!
Atreus!
Why wouldn't you see him the way he wants to be seen? I don't want him back! Keep him alive! He's a murderer! That's all I have to do. And now he's mine. He's killed his own family!
Atreus! I am here!
In air jar brute. Brutes can throw a vicious haymaker, but disrupt it, and you'll have a tidy opening to counter.
I'm not safe in here! Oh, Father, help me! He's a monster!
Jesus. This is ridiculous.
I think it's over. Did we pass the test?
I hope so.
Didn't feel much like succeeding.
I see the door has disappeared.
Or it was never there.
They toy with us still. What is that?
A kelpie.
Too much.
Don't see many of those in these parts.
She must be theirs.
Will she take us to them?
I'll ask her. Nicely. Easy, girl. Easy. That's right.
That horse. That's right.
Care to talk about whatever the Norns put you through?
No.
Do I get to hop on?
Get on.
That's a good lass. Lovely creatures, but temperamental by reputation. In my land, they'd keep children away from the lost by telling them a kelpie would drown them. Of course, no kelpie I know would do such a thing. Unless it was disrespected.
It walks on water.
Aye. No mystical water steeds to speak of in Greece, brother?
There were the hippocamps. They served the sea god. I battled one upon a titan.
That might not be her favorite subject.
Cool. Oh, we're underwater now. Wow. Whoa. That was crazy. Where the heck are we? Kelpie, Field Codex. Our search for the Norns led us to a mystical horse. Mimir called it a Kelpie. It walked upon the water, transformed, and then dove down beneath the surface, carrying us to the Norns' inner sanctum. I expect our departure to be no less unpleasant. May the Norns make this journey worthwhile.
Here.
Fate's own hideaway. Never doubted we'd make it.
Kratos, Freya, and Mimir's head. Enter the home of the Norns. Tentatively.
We've entered the Pasta Dome.
They have finally reached their destination.
Oodles of noodles.
Kratos speaks first.
I seek my son.
You know the child is in Asgard. No, you seek what all who search for us seek. To know the ending to your story.
Yeah. I'm intrigued.
The ghost of Sparta furrows his brow menacingly. He resists the urge to grunt. Oh, He fails.
You come to us, piteous archetypes, seeking freedom from your scripts, as if knowing your lines would grant you the power to rewrite them.
Speak plain.
You will die, Kratos of Sparta.
No.
But you called him the Destroyer of Fate. There must be a way to subvert destiny.
There is no destiny, Puck.
The protagonists are speechless. They do not understand.
There is no grand design, no script. Only the choices you make. That your choices are so predictable merely make us seem prescient.
When my son was born, shut up! Your prophecy said he would die a needless death.
And he did. Because you could not let him go. Because he thirsted for revenge. And because you kill gods.
But what Kratos did, it was not out of hate.
Should I bring him a crown then? He still slays gods, but now he's sad about it? You are the sum of your choices, nothing more. And because your choices never change, you will learn that Heimdall intends to kill your son in Asgard, and you will do what you do best. And then Ragnarok.
The skies burn, the curtains fall. Exunt omnes.
Heimdall.
Again, he misses the point.
Focusing on the second act to the exclusion of the final. A common mistake in storycraft.
We are leaving.
He stomps away, followed closely by Freya.
I enjoyed your story, Kratos. Pity it has to end so soon.
Realms. The fate of these realms, their names are Erd, Dandy, and Scold. I do not know how I know this. Their meddling inside my mind is already proving difficult to recall, yet an uneasy feeling remains no matter I remember learning Heimdall is a threat to my son. That is enough.
That was educational.
That was very condescending. I feel like those girls are a bunch of know-it-alls. Now we gotta get back on this horse, Freya. Yes, we are.
Let us leave this place.
Happily.
That's better. I can feel things getting more normal already.
Wait,
Says the talking head.
that tree.
Well, isn't that interesting?
What is this?
That's the noose, brother. The one Odin hanged himself with. As part of his endless, mad quest for secrets of life and death and what have you.
What are you doing?
It's a charged object, significant to Odin. Perhaps I'll find a use for it.
Brother, what they said about the boy?
Will not happen.
Oh, I agree.
It will not happen. We will not let it.
Of course we bloody won't. The question is how. You wouldn't seriously consider killing Heimdall, would you?
I will do what I must.
Oh, is that all?
You're wrong to dissuade him, Mimir. You know Heimdall.
I grant you that he's a spiteful, vicious little shit.
And so loyal, Odin entrusted him with Galliford. If we have the chance to eliminate him before Ragnarok, we shouldn't hesitate.
Considering his powers of foresight alone, that is an if of mountainous size.
If it must be done, we'll deal with it. We will.
Even supposing we're all perfectly comfortable plotting an assassination, and I, for one, am a mite rusty at that measure, we've got no way to reach Heimdall, and no way to kill him if we did.
I have killed gods greater than him.
I don't doubt that, brother.
snap.
But it's hardly my point.
see something?
I see you, girl. Yeah, I know I saw it already, dude.
There.
Just had to get the loot. Had to get the loot. Did we go? What is this way?
That's the wrong way up if you want to get out of here.
I know, but see what had happened was we fought some baddies up here earlier, Freya, and I totally forgot to get the loot afterwards, so we're gonna do that now. Spaces, I just don't like them. They gotta go. They gotta go. They're out of here. No more faces. Yeah, see this nice big chest. I want to put my hands on it. Stone, wood, and axe silver. Now hopefully I can get back down right here. Which I can. Good. Just go back the way I came. Perfect. There's a rhyme and a reason, Freya. Mind your business.
Look,
Alright, let's
I
move
think
on.
we're missing the Norn's message here. We've all got our tendencies, and yours is to run headlong into danger to protect the ones you love.
I do not intend to change. Not about that.
Why should you? Apparently my tendency is to kill the ones I love.
Freya,
I don't need you to comfort me. Either of you.
Their accusation was cruel. None of us believe.
The truth can be a cruel thing. Anyone care to argue with that?
no. But Baldur's fate had many causes. Prophecy among them.
How do you mean, brother?
There are many tales in my homeland of those who fulfilled prophecy by attempting to avoid it. So it was when Freya tried to protect Baldur. And so it was when I accused my son of going to Asgard.
Then we agree. It'd be foolish to go after Heimdall.
No. If Heimdall must die for Atreus to live, then Heimdall must die.
How can you say that, knowing what you know?
Because if Heimdall is a threat to my son, I must act. It is my...
Your nature. Well played, Norns.
The world of fate completed. Nice. Now where is that? There it is. Say that chest we unlocked. This bad boy by getting the chest or symbol. Lit up. Collected 2 of 3 horns of blood meat needed to increase maximum rage. Nice. Where are we going now? Where did we come from? Where did we go? Hold on now. It says we have to go down, so let's go down. Guess we can just keep going. Yeah, there's the dogs. There's my wolves.
Just to circle back and close the book on this time travel.
Let us find a gateway. Return home. Consider our plans.
I believe
Listen,
there's
brother,
one right here.
before you make any hasty decisions, why don't you blow off a little steam? I'm sure there was some loose end we meant to circle back to. Give your mind a little time to process everything.
I suspect there's unfinished business here at the lake. Though, I'm certainly happy to spend time somewhere other than Midgard.
Yeah, we're going
It's
back.
your choice, brother.
We're moving on with the story. Going back to Sam's house, yo.
Now tell me of this power Heimdall wields. He sees the future.
More like he reads the person, sees their intention.
My intent will be to kill him. Knowing that will be no advantage.
Brother, this is no one to underestimate. Any move you make, he'll have seen it coming. If you must face him, we need something else. An edge. Humor me?
Very well. We will ask the dwarves.
Ah, the inevitable asking of the dwarves.
Si, si, senor.
Excuse me, sir. Could I have a moment of your time? Oh dear, what's to be done?
What is it you want?
It has come to my attention that Nithog has been slain, and as a result, her offspring have been let loose into the Nine Realms.
What of it?
Unfortunately, without a proper role model to supervise them, the little rascals are certain to fall to mischief. In time, said mischief could culminate in nothing less than their devouring of the Nine Realms entirely. In order to avoid such a grisly fate, I'd like you to bring the Lindworms to me. I believe I can act as a satisfactory paternal figure in their upbringing. You'll find the specimens gnawing on tears throughout the realms. Use this device to safely store them, bring them back to me, and I promise I'll make it worth your while.
You mean to say you'd raise them by yourself?
Indeed.
lost the Lindworms
I have no
and
small
started.
experience managing extreme personalities. Compared to wrestling with my emotions in the most literal of senses, I dare say raising a handful of Lindworms will be a walk in the park. Now, what else might there be to discuss?
Nothing. Let me have the damn device. Thank you.
But putting all that aside for the moment, is there anything else?
The trap abided. To capture Lindworms, search the world for realm tears to find Nidhogs. It's a nice little side quest there. We're gonna move forward with the story.
You're back. They're back.
Simmer down. I see 'em.
Sup, dudes? What's up, little dudes?
I have news.
Ooh. Did the Norns tell you how to get Atreus back? Do we have a plan?
The Norn say Atreus will be killed by Heimdall. The plan is to kill Heimdall first.
Oh, wow. Okay, Heimdall. Let's see. Never loses, sees everything coming, unpopular at parties. This won't be easy.
Whatever his advantages, I will overwhelm him with my own.
That's the idea. You gotta overpopulate his senses, see? And I got just the thing in mind to help you do it. Sindri, go get Draupnir.
Draupnir? But we need it. Our supplies.
Oh, we got plenty. And to spare.
Even if we did, Draupnir's no weapon. Why would a... Oh. You mean we combine it with...
That's right.
And then when he... It'll go... Damn you, that's brilliant.
Very well.
I suppose there's nothing to do, but... Go fetch Draupnir.
Okay.
I can't fathom what they have in mind, but if it's a weapon against Heimdall, we can use it.
Si, 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 si. Si, si, senorita.
Draupnir. I bloody knew these two had nicked it. And Odin blamed me for it disappearing.
They stole Draupnir.
We didn't steal nothing. We just ungifted what never should have been gifted in the first place.
How will it help me kill Heimdall?
Never you mind all that. It's a fucking surprise. We're artistes.
But to even store Draupnir, you'd need...
You were saying?
A secret cauldron. Oh, no, that's a,
So now you intend to kill Heimdall. Violence cannot prevent violence, Kratos. I truly thought you understood that.
No matter what you thought I understood, my son is in danger.
it doesn't matter what you think.
Come to him.
Oh, shit. You white. You straight dog. There we go. Fixed it. You guys fix everything. What is this? Treasure. You guys have a bit of treasure. It's a bunch of... It looks like a bunch of rings.
Oh, I'm gonna miss you, little one.
Clumsy.
Got it!
Clumsy.
I think.
Upsy daisy.
I thought you didn't believe in fate. We are all worried about your son. We need...
Enough! Heimdall's a threat, not only to Atreus, but to everyone. He's Odin's left hand, and he carries the horn that begins Ragnarok. If we have the chance to eliminate him, we
And
should...
it's just as likely a trap because the bastard knows your intentions. Kratos, I've never seen anyone so much as lay a finger on him. Not one.
Well, I gathered what's fit for gathering.
How long will it take?
We'll have to go to Svartalfheim to get the rest of the materials. Not to mention we'll have to visit the lady.
Ew, the lady.
Whew, that's a relief. Ow. Kratos? Whenever you're ready.
The lady?
No idea what he's on about, brother.
Travel to Svartalfheim, the path. Well, guys, I think that is a pretty good spot to leave this episode off on, and we will tackle Svartalfheim and this mysterious lady in the next episode. So, as always, thank you so much for being here with me, guys. Appreciate you coming along for the ride. Like I said,
I'm ready when you are.
Yeah. Doing an outro. Calm down. I'm gonna jump back into this game and try to finish it now. Got a little sidetracked with the horror titles, Dead Space, Resident Evil 4. Had fun with all that, but I'm gonna focus on getting back into this game, finishing this story because I am dying to see what happens with it. So if you guys are digging it, as always, hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you're thinking. And of the series, hit the notification bell so you'll get these episodes as soon as I put them out. And I will see you right back here in the next one very soon. Take care of yourselves, guys. Have a wonderful day or night or whenever you are watching. And I'll catch you in the next one. Later.